Okay, so are you ready to dive into something kind of crazy?
Always.
All right, so imagine this headline. SEO died in 2024. GEO is born and is the future. Right.
Whoa.
That's what digital marketing legend Srinidhi Ranganathan,
The human AI.
yes, the human AI himself, said in his latest article.
I mean, he's really a legend. His work is always so insightful, but this article is next level.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to break down in this deep dive. Like,
Absolutely.
why does Ranganathan think SEO is dead? And what is this new GEO thing all about?
Generative experience optimization.
Right, generative experience optimization.
Yeah. So Ranganathan says that SEO got hit with like 3 fatal blows.
3 fatal blows.
Yeah.
SEO is dead.
Yeah, he says it's over.
Wow. Okay, so what's the first blow that killed SEO?
The rise of AI-generated search results.
Yeah, like instead of 10 blue links, you just get an instant answer.
Or like when you use Google's search generative experience.
That's GE.
Yeah, you ask a question and boom, you get a summary right there at the top.
Like, man,
It is kind of like magic, right? It's like having a research assistant built into Google.
I like that a researcher said.
And it's not just Google, it's ChatGPT, it's Bing AI. Like
Right.
all the search engines are changing.
So what's the second fatal blow to SEO?
The end of keyword manipulation.
Oh man, remember those days?
Oh yeah, spending hours stuffing keywords into websites.
All those blog posts with like 500 words about...
And trying to like trick the algorithm.
Totally.
Well, AI killed it. AI understands context and intent. Now it's not fooled by keywords anymore.
Yeah, it's like AI saying, make good content or go home.
Exactly. Content quality is king now.
All right, so 2 blows down. What's the final blow for SEO?
The rise of conversational and personalized search.
Yeah, like voice search.
Exactly. Like, hey, Siri, find me the best pizza place near me.
I do that all the time.
See, everyone does. So now search engines need to understand natural language, and they need to tailor the results to each person.
So my pizza results will be different from yours.
Right, because you like pepperoni and I like, okay, well, maybe not pineapple, but you know what I mean.
I do. So basically, static content is dead.
Pretty much Ranganathan is so smart to point all of this out.
Okay, so if SEO is dead, what do we do now?
Enter GEO, Generative Experience Optimization.
GEO sounds so futuristic.
It is futuristic. It's about creating these amazing personalized experiences that align with how AI thinks.
Okay, so instead of optimizing for the Google algorithm, we're optimizing for AI.
Exactly. And Ranganathan has broken this down into 5 key pillars.
5 pillars of GEO. Okay, I'm ready. Let's hear about these pillars.
All right, so the first pillar is humanized content with AI collaboration.
I love that it's not just about AI taking over. It's about humans and AI working together.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's about using AI to make our content better, to understand our audience better, to tell better stories.
That makes sense.
So it's a partnership like a...
Like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, a delicious combination.
Okay, so humans and AI working together to make amazing content. That's the first pillar of GEO.
Right. And Ranganathan has this great example about a fashion AI.
Oh, tell me about the fashion AI.
So imagine an AI that's like your personal stylist. It knows your style, it recommends outfits, and it tells you why certain outfits would look great on you.
So it's not just like wear this. It's like wear this because it will accentuate your...
Exactly. It's like having a fashion expert in your pocket.
I love it. Okay, what's the next GEO pillar?
The next one is AI First Optimization, or AIO. And this is where things get really interesting.
AI first optimization. Okay, lay that on me.
So instead of trying to trick the Google algorithm, we're learning to speak the language of AI.
That's interesting, like learning to speak Klingon or something.
It is kind of like learning a new language. We're talking about optimizing for AI systems like ChatGPT, Google Bard, Perplexity AI.
So if those AI systems are the ones shaping search results, we need to make sure our content makes sense to them.
Exactly. It's a whole new way of thinking about content creation, and Ranganathan is like the master of it.
It's like he's cracked the code.
Yes, he really has.
Wow. Okay, so we've got humanized content with AI collaboration, and we've got AI first optimization. What's next?
The third GEO pillar is all about conversational and intent-driven content.
So like content that feels more like a conversation.
Yes. Think interactive quizzes, voice search optimization content that feels natural and engaging, like you're talking to a friend.
Okay, I like that.
Ranganathan uses the example of a running shoe website.
Oh yeah, like a quiz that helps you find the perfect shoe.
Exactly. It asks about your running style, your foot type, your preferences, and then it recommends the perfect shoes for you.
That's so cool. It's like having a virtual running shoe expert.
It is. And that's what GEO is all about, creating these personalized, helpful experiences.
I'm loving this GEO stuff. All right, what's pillar number 4?
Pillar number 4 is the omni-channel search experience.
Omnichannel, now we're getting fancy.
Right? So remember how SEO was all about websites? Well, GEO is about so much more than that.
It's about the whole world.
Right. It's about voice assistants, AR/VR experiences, smart home devices. Basically, any platform where people might search for information.
This is like we're breaking free from the computer screen.
We are. Ranganathan uses the example of a restaurant.
Okay, a restaurant. How does a restaurant use GEO?
So imagine a restaurant that has a beautiful website, but it also has a presence on food apps and voice assistants, and it even offers an AR experience where you can preview dishes in 3D.
That's amazing. I would totally use that.
See? Everyone would. It's about meeting your customers wherever they are and providing a seamless experience.
GEO's blowing my mind.
I know, it's pretty incredible, right?
Okay, I'm ready for pillar number 5. Hit me with it.
All right, the 5th pillar is geo-structured data and AI-friendly formats.
That one sounds a little technical.
It is a bit technical, but it's basically about making sure your content is organized in a way that AI can understand.
Like giving AI a map to your content.
Exactly. We're talking about using AI-friendly metadata structured data formats like JSON-LD and making sure your content works with voice search.
So it's not about tricking the AI. It's about helping the AI understand what your content is about.
You got it. Ranganathan talks about travel websites and how they can use structured data to make it super easy for people to plan trips.
Oh, like I could say, hey, Google, plan me a trip to Rome, and it would just like make my whole itinerary.
Exactly. Flights, hotels, attractions, all perfectly organized.
That is the future of travel.
It is. Okay, so those are the 5 pillars of GEO. Pretty amazing, right?
They are incredible. I'm sold on GEO.
Yeah.
But how do we actually do this GEO stuff? Like, how do we implement it?
Well, Ranganathan outlines 5 key steps to implement GEO, and they're surprisingly straightforward.
Okay, I'm ready for the steps.
All right, so step 1 is to create high-quality, intent-focused content.
So basically, good content that actually answers people's questions.
Exactly. Forget about keyword stuffing and focus on providing real value.
It's about helping people, not tricking algorithms.
Right. Step 2 is to optimize for AI assistance and smart search.
So make sure your content is clear and concise and easy for voice search to understand.
You got it. Step 3 is all about leveraging conversational AI and chatbots.
Ah, so like those little chat windows that pop up on websites.
Those are chatbots, but we can do so much more with them. We can create these really engaging, personalized experiences.
Like having a conversation with the website.
Exactly. Step 4 is utilizing AI-generated metadata and structured data.
So back to organizing our content for AI.
Right. And finally, step 5 is to personalize the user experience.
So using AI to understand our audience and give them what they want.
You got it. So those are the 5 steps to implementing GEO. What do you think?
I think it's brilliant. Ranganathan is like a GEO prophet.
He is. He's not only identified this massive shift, but he's also given us practical steps to navigate it.
And he didn't stop there, did he? He also talked about the future of GEO.
Oh yeah, he went full-on futurist, and it's pretty mind-blowing stuff.
Okay, so what does Ranganathan think the future hold for GEO?
Well, he talks about AI-first ranking factors.
So instead of ranking websites based on keywords, Google will rank them based on how engaging they are.
Exactly. Engagement and user experience will be the most important factors.
I mean, that makes sense. If people love a website, Google should rank it higher.
Right. It's all about creating content that people actually want to consume.
So what else does Ranganathan predict for the future?
He talks about the rise of AI native brands.
AI native brands. What are those?
So these are companies that are built from the ground up with AI as a core part of their identity.
Like they were born speaking the language of AI.
Exactly. They're not just adapting to GEO, they're embracing it completely.
That's so cool.
And finally, Ranganathan predicts the development of new GEO-based analytics tools.
Yeah, so we'll be able to measure our GEO success.
Right. We'll have a whole new set of metrics to track and analyze.
And a whole new world of digital marketing.
It is, and it's incredibly exciting.
I'm so glad we're having this conversation.
Me too. It's so important to stay ahead of the curve in this industry, and Ranganathan is leading the way.
He really is.
So what do you think all of this means for our listeners?
I think it means we need to start thinking differently.
Yeah.
We need to stop seeing AI as a threat and start seeing it as a partner.
I agree. AI is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or for evil.
But Ranganathan is clearly using it for good.
Absolutely. He's using it to enhance human experiences, to make our lives better, to connect us in new and meaningful ways.
And that's what GEO is all about.
Right. It's about creating value, fostering connections, and using AI to make the world a better place.
I love that. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground today. We talked about the death of SEO, the rise of GEO, the 5 pillars of GEO, the 5 steps to implement GEO, and even the future of GEO.
We did. We went deep.
And it's all thanks to Srinidhi Ranganathan, the human AI himself.
He's a true visionary.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back to talk more about how to actually implement GEO in your business. Stay tuned.
Can't wait. All right, so where were we?
We were talking about the 5 steps to implement GEO.
Right. Create high-quality content, optimize for AI assistance, leverage conversational AI, utilize AI-generated metadata, and personalize the user experience.
5 steps to GEO mastery.
Exactly. And they all come back to this idea of creating value.
Not gaming the system.
Right. It's about helping people, connecting with them, building relationships.
So it's not just about technology, it's about humanity.
It's about both. It's about using technology to enhance our humanity.
I love that. Okay, so Ranganathan gave us these 5 steps to implement GEO, but he didn't stop there, did he? He also talked about what the future of GEO might look like.
Oh yeah, he went full on crystal ball, and it's pretty amazing stuff.
Okay, I'm ready for some GEO fortune telling. What does Ranganathan see in the future?
Well, he talks about the emergence of AI-first ranking factors.
So instead of ranking websites based on keywords, Google will rank them based on how engaging they are, how much people love them.
Exactly. Engagement and user experience will be the most important factors.
That makes so much sense. If people love a website, Google should rank it higher.
Right. It's all about creating content that people actually want to consume and interact with.
So basically, the websites that provide the best user experience will win.
Pretty much. It's survival of the fittest, but in this case, fitness is all about user experience.
I like it. Okay, so AI first ranking factors. That's one big prediction.
Yeah.
What else does Ranganathan see in the future of GEO?
He talks about the rise of AI-native brands.
AI-native brands, so like brands that were born in the age of AI.
Exactly. These are companies that have AI baked into their DNA from day one.
So they're not just adapting to GEO, they were born for it.
Right. They're like the digital natives of the AI era.
I wonder what those brands will look like. What kind of experiences will they create?
That's the exciting part. We're going to see a whole new wave of innovation and creativity as these AI native brands emerge.
It's like a whole new generation of digital pioneers.
Exactly. And they're going to be pushing the boundaries of what's possible with GEO.
I can't wait to see what they come up with. Okay, so we've got AI first ranking factors and AI native brands. What's the third big prediction for the future of GEO?
Ranganathan predicts the development of new GEO-based analytics tools.
So we'll be able to measure our GEO success in new and exciting ways.
Right. We'll have a whole new set of metrics to track and analyze.
Like engagement metrics, user experience metrics, intent metrics.
Exactly. We'll be able to see how people are interacting with our content, how they're feeling, what they're thinking.
It's like having a direct line into the minds of our audience.
It is. And that's incredibly powerful because when we understand our audience, we can create better experiences for them.
And when we create better experiences, we build stronger relationships.
And stronger relationships lead to more trust, more loyalty, and ultimately more success.
It's a beautiful cycle. Ranganathan has really painted a compelling picture of the future of GEO.
He has. And I think it's a future that we should all be excited about.
I'm definitely excited. I feel like we're on the verge of something truly revolutionary.
We are. The way we think about digital marketing, the way we create content, the way we connect with our audience, it's all changing.
And GEO is at the heart of this transformation.
It is. It's the key to unlocking the power of AI and creating truly exceptional digital experiences.
So what does this all mean for our listeners? What should they be doing right now to prepare for this GEO-powered future?
Well, I think the first step is to start thinking differently.
To stop seeing AI as a threat and start seeing it as a partner.
Exactly. AI is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or for evil. But Ranganathan is clearly using it for good.
He's using it to enhance human experiences, to make our lives better, to connect us in new and meaningful ways.
And that's what GEO is all about. It's about creating value, fostering connections, and using AI to make the world a better place.
I love that. So how can our listeners start thinking differently about AI and GEO? How can they shift their mindset?
Well, I think one of the most important things is to start seeing AI as an extension of ourselves, not as a replacement for ourselves.
So instead of thinking AI is going to take my job, we should be thinking, how can I use AI to make my job better?
Exactly. AI can automate tasks, it can provide insights, it can help us be more creative and more productive, but it can't replace our human ingenuity, our empathy, our ability to connect with other human beings.
So it's all about finding the right balance between human and machine.
Right. It's about finding ways to leverage the strengths of both to create something truly special.
I like that. It's a partnership, not a competition.
That's a great way to put it. And I think that's the key to success in the age of GEO.
So what's one practical thing our listeners can do right now to start embracing this GEO mindset?
I think a great place to start is by experimenting with AI-powered tools.
Like ChatGPT or Google Bard.
Exactly. Those tools are incredible resources for generating ideas, writing content, and even understanding your audience better.
So don't be afraid to play around with those tools and see what you can create.
Right. The more you experiment, the more comfortable you'll become with AI, and the more you'll see its potential.
And the more you'll see the potential of GEO.
Exactly. GEO is the future of digital marketing, and the future is now.
So let's embrace it.
Let's do it.
So much to think about with this whole GEO thing.
I know, right?
It's exciting, though, don't you think?
It is exciting. It's like a whole new frontier.
It really is like we're at the beginning of something big.
And Ranganathan has given us this incredible roadmap.
He has. He really has. I mean, his insights are just mind-blowing.
He's like the
GEO guru.
the GEO guru.
Okay, so for our listeners who are like, okay, I'm sold on GEO, but where do I even begin? What would you say to them?
I would say start with the 5 pillars.
Humanized content, AI-first optimization, conversational content, omni-channel search, and GEO structured data.
Right. Those are the foundations of GEO.
And then those 5 implementation steps.
Create high-quality content, optimize for AI assistance, leverage conversational AI, utilize AI-generated metadata, and personalize the user experience.
It seems like a lot, but it's really not that complicated.
No, it's not. It's just about shifting our mindset.
Right. Thinking about AI as a partner, not a threat.
And thinking about experiences, not just algorithms.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, it's all about creating amazing experiences for our audience.
It is. And that's what makes GEO so exciting.
It's not just about technology, it's about human connection.
It's about using technology to enhance human connection.
I love that. Okay, so we've talked a lot about GEO today, but I want to leave our listeners with one final thought.
Okay, I'm ready.
If GEO is all about creating amazing experiences, what's the most amazing experience you could create in your field?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm going to have to think about that.
I know, right? It's a big question, but it's an important one.
It is. Because if we can answer that question, we can start to create a truly extraordinary future.
A future where technology and humanity work together to make the world a better place.
That's the dream. And I think GEO is the key to making that dream a reality.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see what amazing experiences our listeners create.
Me neither. I know they're going to blow us away.
So if you're feeling inspired, head over to the show notes. We've got links to all of Srinidhi Ranganathan's work.
He's the one who started this whole GEO revolution.
He is, and
Yeah.
we're so grateful for his insights.
Absolutely. He's a true visionary.
All right, that's it for this deep dive into the world of GEO. Thanks for joining us.
It was a pleasure being here.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.